According to a recent study, the Sarasota-Manatee County metro area is the 11th fastest growing market in the United States. With an average age of 46, it's the last place you'd expect to host a conference for millennials. But a week ago, they did just that.
Good morning, everybody, and I need to take a minute just to kind of take this all in, because this is something that we've been talking about for a really long time.
Organized by the Manatee County Millennial Movement and a number of community organizations, Millennial Con is a conference designed to give area young professionals a voice when it comes to planning the future of their community.
For a while, so it's good to
this
finally
is real.
see, we're doing it!
Something's happening.
Okay. So tell me about that, like getting here, finding some traction finally.
It's momentum, I guess is the best word. We've been saying the same thing for years and years and years and years, and it's finally, enough people are listening, enough people are wanting to be a part of something to make something happen, that it's here.
Well, first of all, I think it's great that the county did recognize that the millennials are who's going to be taking over our future, and how important it was to get them engaged and to work to get them engaged.
I think it's important to recognize that the things you maybe don't think impact you really do, and if you don't participate now, then what's the point in complaining later?
Well, you want to be a part of planning the future, right? You don't want something to happen to you. You want to be able to be a part of what's going to be planned, be part of the vision for the community, and make sure that the things that happen here are things that you want to be a part of in the future.
Young people are known to be social activists. Look at history. The change comes from young people. It comes from the millennial generation age group.
Yeah, it's no longer that our generation, be that millennials or Gen Xers, are the future. I mean, we're the now in a lot of ways, being that we have 3 or 4 generations in the workplace. And so what I am so impressed with is local leadership's interest to have young professionals get involved in that conversation. And in many cases like this event, leading the conversation.
More than 100 of Manatee County's most active millennials showed up to talk to community leaders about the availability of affordable housing, the creation of innovative jobs, and to outline a strategy for more meaningful involvement for millennials moving forward.
Our main focus today, this afternoon, we have a housing panel about the Land Development Code. That's a huge problem in Manatee and Sarasota counties, is the lack of affordable, not Section 8, but workforce housing that's out there.
It is being watched by other counties. I get together several times a year with the other county administrators from across the state. They are watching. They are interested. How do you guys go about engaging those folks? How's it working? And they continue to watch Manatee County and the growth that we're seeing, the engagement that we're seeing, and how our millennials are bringing more millennials into the fold to design a community of the future.
Everyone's here because we want to help each other. No one can achieve anything on their own, so you need people around you to support you.
Yeah, it's not going to just happen on its own. And millennial conferences, however small, however large, it's a starting point. It's the starting of a discussion.
I just believe that it's important to be here. If you missed it this year, you definitely have to make it next year, and increase awareness. That's really what it's all about.
What's that call to action? Why should somebody who didn't or isn't involved get involved, right? Why should they get up and be a part of any of this?
The question is, why not? How are you going to expect anything to happen if you don't get up and say what you need to say? We all go to Facebook and comment and say a few things on there, but that's not the place to do it. That's not where any change is going to happen. So let's get involved. Let's do this again in 2017, but let's also do other things in the meantime, each of us individually, depending on what we are capable to do. It might just be a letter. It might be going to community service. It might just be coming to one commission meeting or one work session, or it just might be in your own way. But let's find that niche on how we can all do this together.
You rock, girl. Thank you.
Radio!